Hey everybody, Steve here, and here's a look at the stories that we're following at the AFR News Desk for March 18th, 2014. Our lead story this week is actually the new releases. There was a lot of content that came out, so let's take a look at those right now. The first release I want to talk about is from a person that we've highlighted on the show before, and that's Al Wilson. He's created a custom GridBall deck that's available from the Game Crafter website. As you can see, these cards are really beautiful. They look very professional, very sharp, and they're certainly worth the purchase price. I'll post a link to those below. Over at Play.com, they've released 3 new vintage seasons for their History Maker baseball game. The 1959, 1967, and 1974 seasons are all available to purchase. Replay Games has started taking pre-orders for the 1941 season and also for a new Collector's Choice featuring the 1998 season. That Collector's Choice will have all of the playoff teams and also the St. Louis team. Both of those sets are due to ship sometime in April. Inside Sports has also released 2 new vintage seasons for their Inside Pitch baseball game, the 1968 and 1982 seasons. Moving over to Arena Football, Brian Martin's Hot Stove Games has released the 2013 season for his wall-to-wall Arena Football game, and that is available to purchase over at the ASG website. And finally, Downey Games has released the 2014 Ultra Quick College Hoops games. Check out the links below for more information on all of those new releases. Now let's take a look at Kickstarter news. There are currently 2 projects that I'm following. One game is called Baseball Highlights, and it's a game for 2, 3, or 4 players. And it's an interesting mix of baseball theme with a collectible card game mechanic. Make sure you see below for links to the Kickstarter page where you can see some examples of play, some gameplay videos, and see if it's something that you might be interested in. Also, now with just 4 days left to go, a game that we've been following here for a couple weeks now, the GridBall campaign ends this Saturday, and they're just a couple £1,000 short of reaching their final stretch goal. They've also released a gameplay video where they were featured on the Beast of War website. You can check out the links below for that, and also to the Kickstarter page. And now let's take a look at channel updates. I am still working on the review for Payoff Pitch Baseball. Look for that to be out later this week or early next week. Also, still in progress is my review on Rugby World. Look for that review sometime in the next month. Last week, I asked everybody what they'd like to see on the channel that hasn't been covered yet. Thank you to everybody for all the responses. And one of the most common responses that I received was that everyone would like to see more in-depth video on some of the games that I cover. So sometime this month, I'm going to unveil AFR's Under the Hood segments, where I'll play through a full game, or at least enough highlights of it where you'll get the sense of a full game. And the first game that I'm going to cover is Play.com's History Maker Baseball. So look for that sometime later this month, and thank you again everybody for all of the great suggestions. Alright guys, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. My name's Steve, and I'll see you next time after further review.